V grid. He's raced 3 of 5, it's 20 laps, and it is go. Good start made by Pasma. He gets away better than does Lundqvist. Jamie Chadwick gets a good start as well, but the door is closed, and have a look on the outside line because the red car of Amendola will sweep round the outside of Lundqvist, and he goes second this lap. And now Deforney has got a right old queue behind him. Dylan Young is there, and then it's Jack Doohan, son of Mick Doohan. The motorcycle world champion is at the end of lap number 1. Through will come Patrick 11. Jack Doohan is up the inside. This is great news for Jamie Chadwick. Jack Doohan goes through, takes the place. Max Deforney loses rather than gains on the restart. So over the line, Jamie Chadwick runs in 5th. Max Deforney is down to 7th. It could become 8th here. He's trying to defend from Dylan Young as they go through turn 1. Race 4 of 5 in the 2-litre MRF Challenge here at the Madras Motor Race Track, and it is go. And a good start is made by Jamie Chadwick. A good start's made by Esner as well. Jamie Chadwick with a car off, then coming out of the S's. Somebody has lost it and gone across the grass. There, Dylan Young attacks on the outside. Max Deforney up the inside of Michelangelo Amendola. He's off the road, but he's gained a place. Is he back on again? Yes, he is, and there's mayhem behind. One car tipped into the air. It's Ericsson that was up in the air and back down again. So drama over at turn 5. Deforney is on the attack, and a red flag. Race stop. Red flag. So the race is being stopped. Restart. That's Dylan Young's car in the background. That's the man himself. And Dylan was second in the reverse grid race yesterday. Louise, all yours.
That's not my best side.
Yeah, we are live now. Just letting Dylan know. What can you do in this situation?
Hydrate as much as we can, and yeah, just try and regroup. Pretty crazy, obviously. I'm a little bit disappointed because I gained out of that, but obviously the rules of racing are, yeah, we have to do 2 laps before it would change the restart position. So yeah, Chennai's delivered again with a bit of mayhem. So that's the way it goes.
That must be so frustrating because there was a lot of drivers that got up the field in that first lap. Yeah.
I actually got a really bad start. So. But then, yeah, I just saw sort of what was happening ahead, dropped a gear down and just went around on the outside. I think I was lucky because I think it happened just behind me. But yeah, I guess everyone's just got to wait it out now and we'll see what happens.
You've been here before. Have you seen anything to this extent before?
I've seen cars flip. I actually don't know if someone flipped then. Someone's saying someone did or nearly did. But yeah, I've seen some pretty big shunts. And no one wants that to happen, but it's you know, people are desperate here. It's the last round of the championship and you've got to try and make a move at the start because after the start it's really hard to get the move done.
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone's trying for maybe a fastest lap. They're really pushing now. We're getting into race 4.
Yeah, exactly. So I think it'll be hard to get for anyone to improve the lap time for the final grid in race 5 now because it's so hot. But yeah, I think hopefully now on the restart, we can all put our heads together and at least get through the first lap.
Okay, thanks very much. See you back out on the grid. Back to you, David.
Dylan Young then, ready for the restart. As he said, he did gain from that original start. There was the contact and Esner into the barrier. Josh Mason likewise, and the impact of 2 cars hitting the barrier enough to flatten it and cause Josh Mason's car to flip over. And then there was the secondary incident to the MRF Formula 2000 Challenge round 4 of the weekend. 5 red lights will go on, and when the lights go out now, we are racing, and it's another good start by Jamie Chadwick. Can Doohan cut across? No, he can't. By the time he's realised she's there, it's too late. He tries to jink across. You can see the witness marks on the road, and Doohan is absolutely determined to get his lead back. Dylan Young comes up to attack Deforney. Doohan goes one side of Jamie Chadwick, and then the other is turning their way through towards now turn 6. There is Patrick Pasma going through, number 5, double winner this weekend. Doohan running 3rd, Deforney 4th, Dylan Young is 5th, and Patrick Pasma is 6th. That's the order. So as the cars turn their way, There is the black and white car of Dylan Young. Any nearer? About 9/10 of a second, so still De Forny is not near enough to make a move. Andreas Essner, in the meantime, is on the back of Patrick Pasma. This for third place in the championship, don't forget. These are the two squabbling for P3. That's your overall top 6 in the race, with Pasma now chasing after Dylan Young, the Australian. You'll see Dylan's black and white car just at the head of that little queue. Third place. Fourth, it is Max De Forny. Fifth, Dylan Young. Sixth, Patrick Pasma. Andreas Essner takes 7th, and 8th was shortly, but Jamie Chadwick it is that wins the race. The margin just 1 second in the end from Michelangelo Amendola. Jack Doohan third ahead of Max De Forny, and then Dylan Young coming through for 5th place.